Hey guys, TheChrisD here again, and welcome back to Europa. So, 1.15 is due out at the end of the month, or at least according to Wiz, somewhere in the forums, with, we had some... It was in the dev diary released yesterday, or was it Thursday? I forget. But apparently 1.15 is due out by the end of the month, so I don't want to be doing any major campaign that potentially might end up skipping over the patch day, because we all know what Paradox is like with regards to the history of save games becoming incompatible between major patch versions. So I'm going to go back and take on an achievement that's relatively older. Well, I say yeah, actually it is quite old. I tried to do this achievement a while back and I actually had to stop it because a major game version happened during the middle of the campaign and made the save game incompatible. So I'm going to go for the Iron Price, which I haven't tried since I did that. I don't even know when I tried to do that. It was like 1. I can't remember when it came. It was like 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, something like that. I forget when exactly it was. But I did it and I was actually close to getting it. And then, oh hey, save game, so... Yes, Denmark. You start with Holstein as a vassal, then the Kalmar Union. You know the deal. It's Scandinavia. Big difference. Sweden is no longer doesn't start as a historical rival, so you don't have as many issues keeping them in because they don't have that massive plus 50% to liberty desire from the historical rivalry. But I think they can gain it through something. You have the guys in Gotland to start with, the rebellion. You know the deal. And the plan, it's kind of simple enough-ish. You need to take these 4 provinces from England, Norfolk, Lincoln, Yorkshire, and Northumberland, and make them Danish. Basically, you don't have to bother with the continents at all, because you just, focus on the British Isle, or focus on the Isles, and just, kill things. You also have Norway all the way up here, so Norway is in a good position to be colonizing if you want to keep them alive, sort of thing. It's all crazy stuff. And that's pretty much the only real achievement that's doable in this, as far as I can tell, unless I wanted to do... Unless I could get some of the other ones, which I haven't gotten. There's one that came in recently, which is in 1.14, which is the whole... Where is it? No, ranks and riches. The highest income in the world, with only no problems with a dev over 10. Still have not found an easy way to do that. We'll see if it's doable here. I'm not entirely too sure, but it's worth a go. And for the shits and the giggles, let's turn on a random new world. It might make Norway's, the fact that Norway is a lot closer to the new world, it might make it better. It might absolutely wreck it. But we'll see what it's like. You never know. We might go exploring. Or expanding, but probably exploring, because we'd have to find them early. So, you never know. Worth the go. There we go. All completely random. And there's Norway, almost like in perfect position to go after them. Those are 2 sea zones right there, so... Who knows? No, Portugal and Spain will probably get most of it here, but we could get something there. So anyway, yeah, let's just get in there and just make sure the options are set up perfectly fine. Fantasy Random New World. Jeez, I wish I could change that to away from rare to something else, to something like common, but who knows? Anyway, let's get this done. Yeah, we all know this. I can't remember when I did it. Obviously, it's not going to show up here because, yeah, that's been a while. Because incompatible save games and all that crazy stuff. Oh, I already do have a save. Yeah, okay, it is here somewhere. I haven't tried to do this before. I just don't remember when it was. But apparently it was a while. Okay, apparently starting Rebels gives you the rebellion sound effect when you try to load into the game. The starting rebellion on Gotland who are going to attempt to march over to challenge your rule at the very beginning. So yes, the Pretenders are very griff. If they win, you gain him as a ruler, but I don't know if that breaks the union or not. Also, consider this, you have no prestige. You need prestige. Prestige to continue the union is key. So it's similar to as playing Poland in the early game. Once you get the union over Lithuania, you need prestige, and you need to focus prestige everywhere. If that means losing loads of points in order to take prestige, that means you lose loads of points in order to keep prestige. So, here we are, Denmark. I think we start, 10 provinces? 10 provinces, 102 development. As I said, Holstein is a vassal. You also have a core on Schleswig. You might be able to get that easily off them. Once you integrate them, they'll have no autonomy. And then there's Holstein itself, part of the HRE, and all right development. So 11, 11, 11, 8, 11, 21, 6, 19. Wow, okay. Geez, these provinces really get a massive buff. Also the fact that Sweden no longer has cores here, so all the other fun stuff. There's Sweden, big. Norway, also somewhat big. The other thing to factor in, again, all the unions, and you can't integrate them even after 50 years until you make yourself bigger, because, yeah, Norway owns 15 provinces to your 10, Sweden owns 18 provinces to your 10. They do not start as rivals, but they have a core. Probably Gotland, is it? Yeah, okay, they keep a core in Gotland, so that's why they dislike you a little bit less for that having core. And historical friends with Norway. As for Holstein, yeah, they're just a vassal, and you have a core of theirs, blah blah blah. It's all weird stuff. Start with forts on Skane, not on Shaland, surprisingly, and Midtjylland, also Gotland as well, which is currently occupied by the Pretenders, and also they're going to march to Bleking on the 8th of February, so you almost like want to be there in position, just to, you know, engage them early. So take a look at other stats. Again, feudal monarchy, blah blah blah. You know, it's usual. Points are kind of could be better. You have 322. Diplomacy wise, let's go back to you. So starting rivals are England and Scotland. That's actually incredibly useful because England are going to be your primary target for the whole thing. Scotland having rivalry is good because that means Norway should use their province in the Orkneys to fabricate claims on Aberdeen and Highlands, which you can then use to go after them. You can use it even better if France ends up provoking the guarantee on Scotland, and then you can just march into Scotland, take some lands, and there you go. You've got a decent, start around here. Especially if you take it for yourself and not for Norway. Not in Norway's name, just take it in your own name. Just try and get Lothian before England. Actually, just try and get Lothian and Ayrshire so that England can't. That sort of thing. And then it's an easy, you know, once you take care of Scotland, it's easy to expand into my home country, and then easy to get the 4 provinces from England once you have the forces to go with it, because England starts with that gigantic force limit. I say gigantic, 32. A lot bigger than you, which is, what, 60? I think I saw 15 to start with? Yeah. You have a force limit of 15. You ain't doing nothing against them on land for now. You can fight them on the seas. Money-wise, 2 ducats. Bear in mind, you're also not losing an extra ducat. Bear in mind, you'll be paying an extra ducat once you get Gotland back, so that's 1 ducat less. You also have, oh yeah, states, we'll get to that. Crucially, you're in the Lubeck trade node, which can become one of the more powerful ones, but isn't just yet, although you are pulling from Rhineland a little bit of money, and you're pulling from the Baltic Sea to get into Lubeck. You have a decent proportion of it, but ideally you want to eventually, or try and figure out some way to expand into the HRE without incurring the ire of the Emperor, and taking the estuary, taking Lubeck, taking Hamburg, and taking those 2 provinces. Generally, the easiest way is to get Holstein, or to get Lubeck involved in a war with one of their many alliances that they start with. They start with 6 alliances, wow. But basically, you want to end up getting in a war with one of their allies without getting involved in the Emperor, and then you can just push in. Usually, that's kind of Riga. Get through Riga, then you can get into Lubeck, and if you can take Lubeck early, then whoop-de-doo. It's only 17 development, but that's a lot. That's, you know, total center of trade. Hamburg might even be better because it's they're not a merchant republic, and if you can get rid of a free city, then even better still. I'm clicking on Lubeck, why is it not coming up? Ah well, 3 diplomats, the usual. So, prove prestige, solidify papal relations, or conquer Ossel. Conquering Ossel gives you a claim to get over onto Odsel, lets you get into the LO, and it's crucial because you need provinces. You need to start getting provinces over here. You need to expand, and by expanding you will end up getting more stuff. I could get a 3rd rival. Who is viable? Burgundy, Lithu, or Novgorod? Well, I think we can say safely say Novgorod, in the hopes that Sweden will start fabricating claims on. Then we can pick up Neva and Ingermanland. As for tech, usual. Okay, Danish ideas. You start with yearly legitimacy, which is helpful for making. You're deciding to make, marriages and things like that around there. You start with ship durability, which you almost never see because it's only on Although it is on quality, and it's also at the end of naval, but ship durability is like, eh? I've never seen much use of it. Manpower recovery speed a little bit. Navy tradition, tax, naval maintenance, naval force limit, unrest, time to true fate, light ship combat ability. You are kind of navally. Annoyingly, you don't have any land map. Unfortunately, you don't have any land boost, which is kind of what Sweden is. Sweden is your land buff sort of thing. So let's just go straight for conquering Osel, because why not? As for troops, 9 and 3, let's want to buff those guys up to 10 and 4. Not get a general just yet. We're also not going to use, actually, yeah, we'll just get a general now. We're not going to use our ruler because we want to keep them alive. Hello, 3 shock, you're going to do well. Boats, you start with galleys, rather annoyingly. Just merge them and turn off the auto transport, and just you guys go protect Lubeck. And we're not going to go for many of these. Although I really should see what's available. So, missionary prestige. Yearly prestige is actually looking very good. But there is a Diplo rep guy, which is almost even more important. Because when you go to your subjects, Sweden, 47% liberties are because relative power is pretty darn high at 84.6. Despite the fact they only own 9 troops. Norway, they have similar relative power, but the historical friends knocks that down by a shit ton. Also, the opinion and base trust on the stars is pretty high, whereas the trust with Sweden is not particularly high, and Holstein, no one gives really a crap about Holstein. You may as well grant them a core claim. I wish I could. Anyway, first thing I'm going to do is probably almost like improve relations with, at the very least, the 2 of them. Mostly Sweden and Holstein. Norway, you can safely ignore. They are not going to, they're just going to sit there and be loyal for pretty much the entire game unless you do something really wrong. So I'm going to take, as much as I want the Diplo rep, I'm going to take prestige because we need prestige. If that prestige is under 0 when our king dies, goodbye Kalmar Union. Which thankfully it says, okay, it does continue here, and we get another noble from von Wittelsbach, who's also available in Bavaria and the Palatinate to start with. So you have a decent boost with Bavarian and Palatinate relations because you have the 15 same dynasty to start with. Alright, then we've got the 2 of those. I don't have any claims I can do over here. So, third relation, I suppose. I don't know what I want to do, apart from... Well, I suppose embargoing rivals is probably key, although I don't know what I can really get out of embargoing here. Oh, actually, no, North Sea. Yeah, I think I want a decent amount of North Sea. So we'll turn the speed up, also turn the log off, or log up and turn that off. And we need to be careful around when it comes to going through... Austria, because they will remain the emperor, and they allow France to start with, the buggers. Alright, and if you can marry your vassal, or marry your vassal. I was going to say, marry your PU. No, you can't do that. And, okay, grand, that's just sparing expenses. So these guys are going to move 20th of February. You can try and slow them down if you really want to, but it's almost like not much point. You guys want to get over to Black King. They'll be there soon, so you're going to fight them early, which means you need to watch your manpower, because relative power could end up putting these guys up, and wow, that cost me already. And it's going to get worse once I get the force back. Wow, those extra troops are costing me. Yeah, you need money. Mostly because of all the forts. In fact, I'm almost going to turn Michelin down, and similar with Skane. We're going to turn these 2 forts off, so we don't actually need to have them there. And there's the Pretenders. Wow, you have like no morale to begin with. Hopefully the 3 shock is something. And they have 2 shock to start with, but the Pretenders are dead. Although they run still. So you're going to have to do something about that. And kill them. And that's a wipe. And now you just need to get Gotland back, basically. So, Lubeck is fabrication on Shaland. Right, you do that, Lubeck. Here, come to Black King. I need your transports for sieging purposes. And some of you guys want to, like, get on board this. That'd be great. So we can actually get over there, and thankfully it's our own possible troops. So, Poland has the PU, which they usually do. Also, they would ally early on, and they tend to be a decent ally early on, even though Muscovy usually would. But I think PLC in this state is probably a good idea. So let's just get PLC, because we're buddies. If you guys want to land, there we go. We're going to need more troops down here. Oh, it's only a fort too, but we'll put everyone on it anyway. And then we don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, if everyone wants to get there. And sure, we'll marry into the PLC. Something else I should probably do, since I'm actually now a monarchy. Let's go use one of our constant diplomats to just constantly support an heir. And the thing is, it has been changed. I don't know if it's been changed in this patch or if it's coming in 1.15, but elective monarchy heirs, local elective monarchy heirs are no longer super weak, and I think it's going to be coming in 1.15, where elective monarchy heirs are no longer super weak, and you pay prestige to boost their relations or to boost their chance for your local heir rather than paying in legitimacy, which is always a weird thing. How am I losing 3 ducats? Oh, reinforcement is costing 4 ducats? Jesus Christ, that's a bit high. So why is this taking so long? No, it's just 29 days, that's the usual. Anyway, we're only getting into position for conquering also, which means getting stuff off of the yellow, who allied Regan, the TO, and yeah, if you really wanted to get into Lubeck, you could make Riga a co-belligerent and just conquer Lubeck straight off them. In fact, I'll probably want to get a claim on that on the go. Once we're done with one of these guys, you're going to be kind of sitting on your butt for a little while, just waiting and seeing what comes up. Oh yeah, I should also look at the... So what we can do, we can get 22 ducats. That's so bad. Oh yeah, I never looked at my starting estates, if they even have a starting estates to start with. Yes, you do. Nobility in Skane, Midtjylland, and Halland, and Bleking has... What? Bleking has the clergy. Okay, that's pants. You have 2 nobility, 5. Ooh, you're not having that. 786, 443. What's in Lolland? If I can even click Lolland, that would help. Okay, that's terrible. Nobility 443. Okay, seriously, nobility, you're not having a 775. That's for sure. And your loyalty is going to go down the pan when I do this. Similarly with the... I wouldn't mind giving nobility this 443 and we'll move the clergy over to... Oh, I actually have Bornholm as well. Oh, clergy already own that dirt. Also, who's in Gotland? 442. Burgundy. Why? Why are these provinces kind of terrible to start with? You know what? Here, clergy can have this because clergy are not having this because the nobility are getting this because the nobility are not having this. Okay, so they're disloyal estates because I took stuff off the clergy and tough shit, and they even want more. Wow, they are... God, I hate the clergy. You have that, you have that, you don't have that 443, you know, you might have that 332, I guess I'm going to have to give to you at the end of it. Or something like that. Fine. God, there are really annoying estates around here. So pretenders and peasants, because Nordjylland has... No, that'll come back because they no longer have... They're no longer disloyal, so they're no longer adding a +10 unrest to it. Yeah, Jesus Christ, nobility. That's 19 development. Ooh, no way is a single estate getting 19 development worth of stuff. I understand if it was maybe Lubeck, no, even that's not even worth it, despite the massive development, it's really just not worth it. You want to get as much as possible out of them. And similarly, you might probably going to want to take Gotland away from the burghers once we get it. Oh god, how long has the siege been going on for? We are nearly a year and it still hasn't fallen despite the breach. Tom. And a siege ruler. Okay, grand, we got it. So, we're still improving stuff here, so we have an 11% chance here to increase, and we're far below us with everyone else, which is unfortunate. Alright, you guys want to go back to Lubeck for a little bit. I'm going to keep the army there. I don't really need them to be on the mainland, at least not right now. And thankfully our prestige is going up, thanks to our bonus, dude. As for points, oh yeah, let's embargo England since we're right. Oh, right. Diplomats. Well, we can just hang around for a while because there's really nothing to do with our diplomats, and our money is really tight. We're teetering back and forth, really just kind of depending on how the trade is going in that particular month right now. So which is why we really need to expand and quickly. Get some provinces in various places. TO probably going to try, what do they have? Conquer Western Prussia. Yeah, so they want to get the TO back in them, and TO is already, TO is massively rivaled. Cessation of church functions. Oh, no. As much as the base stuff is, I really don't want that. So let's gain the stab. Clergy, gain loyalty. Nobility, lose it. That's annoying. But it's free stab, and free stab is best stab. And since we're getting free stab, we may as well stab up. So now we have clergy who are actually going to be very bad. So let's... Oh, I can't afford that prestige. Never mind. I don't want to be giving them more provinces. They are not having gigantic provinces. You can have somewhat meh provinces if they really want them, but like 332, 221, like that's a 111. The clergy have a 442. I'd almost want to give them to this instead of the burghers, but their loyalty also disappears, and they don't actually expect to control any territory. Oh yeah, why am I paying for that fort? God damn it. That explains why I'm losing money, because I'm paying for a fort that I really don't need to. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of unrest from those guys, which is somewhat annoying. Though Halland, I'm surprised it's so low down. Controlled by nobility, because tolerance, stability, and legitimacy. Yes, I'm playing a monarchy for the first time in however long. I realise I get the bonus tolerance from it, just +5. And Scandinavia nowadays cannot be forwarded until admin 20 instead of admin 10, which is really annoying. Used to be a lot better, and you really can't do much about the... Actually, you really can easily get that thalassocracy if you kind of push in and get towards the English Channel. So it's all doable. Anyway, let's just keep... I want to get these relations all the way up to as high as possible. Can Holstein be annexed early? No, 1454. Polish conquest of Kulm against the TO. I'd love to be able to declare war on them. Pending call to arms, allied with the Elo and the Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg, do we have a claim on? Mecklenburg, no, they're down. Actually, Mecklenburg? Where's Mecklenburg again? Oh, they're right here. Ah, I never started a claim on Mecklenburg. I should do that, though. Let's get the 6th Dev province. So I'm going to pull away from Sweden. We don't need to worry about them just yet. I'm going to start a claim on Mecklenburg so that when we honor the call, let's go for Wismar. That way we can actually have a claim hopefully running. We're going to wait a little turn of the month and then we'll accept. Because we will. And then we want to try and beeline Osel. Let's get our boats into position. And then I want to try and beeline Osel. And now watch the PUs go to work, basically. Where are my boats? Come here. Oh, wow, they have a lot of boats. Wait, 33? How did they get so many boats? Does that includes... That's just loads of... Oh, TO and Mecklenburg. Right, and LO. Holy shit, where are... Wow, okay, these guys don't start with many boats. They used to start with a lot more boats than this, I thought. I used to thought that Sweden and Norway started with a hell of a lot more boats, but no, they have the naval advantage. Although, no, we tie on galleys. Yeah, we tie on galleys. So I almost like need more galleys more than anything else. That's a bad place to go. Although they're coming into me more than anything else. Alright, let's just run. Yeah, we lost a couple of galleys. We're going to need more galleys now. But hey, we control both sides of this strait. The only unfortunate part is now I got stuck over here with my boats. So let's try and get some more galleys on the go, because we can afford some of them. They'll take a while. Mostly because of the local autonomy in various places. Yeah, well, just build them. Okay, Brandenburg going for stuff there. And annoyingly, I was not aware that these guys started with so many bloody boats. And we got discovered immediately. Great. And now we're losing money already. How are we losing so much money? Forts. Oh, right. I honored a call. Forts went up. Nope. Nope. And nope. Nope. Stop paying for forts. I'd love if I could get Sweden over here. Mecklenburg got distracted, but I'd love if Sweden could gain access. Does anyone even have access through you? You'd give it. And I'd love to get it just so I can send Sweden. So we're going to pull away from Holstein. I'm going to send them through. Let's go through here and hope that Sweden goes through. Because Sweden has direct access through everything. Oh, they've also come down south. Oh, we have access through Brandenburg as well. Never mind, I don't need military access here then. And we're just going to watch the PUs go to work. And these guys are going to just do random blockades and things. If someone could, like, focus on this. Hey, Holstein, stay back. Holstein, go home, do things. Go where I'm telling you to go. And give me control of sieges. That much I'm going to say. I was not aware these guys started with so many bloody boats. That's a real annoyance, and we're losing money from the blockades. And this, yeah, it's going to be a tad annoying. However, I can use it to get some... Here, thanks, burgers. I'm going to use you to my advantage. Also, I could get a lot of admin from you guys, because you guys have massive influence. Also, in fact, the nobility seem to have massive influence as well, which is annoying. Oh well, but we can't do any of that, because that will cost us prestige, and we can't afford to lose prestige here. I also love if the miners would focus around and try and siege things a lot better and not give them to Poland. Because, yeah, that is annoying. 6 galleys, more galleys up here. I thought we started with so much more of a navy than them. But apparently, yeah, well, they do have a lot more ports overall when you think about it. Oh, Norway. Well, Norwegian noble rebels can't do anything. Hopefully. Hey, do you guys want to, like, walk up here and go kill things? Yeah, there you go, Norway. That's what you need to do. Kill them in Holstein and then go fetch. Go fetch me my, go fetch me these. Because we need those. Kinda wish I hadn't left the guys on Gotland, because I can actually use them in this fight and grind a little bit of prestige out of it. But occupied by Lithuania. So, naval supplies. Gain 60 dip and opinion of Sweden goes up. I was going to watch out. No, that got put up. But no, give me the mercantilism. Why would I say no to mercantilism? Sorry, but mercantilism. Always mercantilism. Oh, speaking of other things. Oh, and England is already gunning down Scotland. And they're at war with France over it. Here, I'm going to have an embargo. And when you come back, I'm going to embargo. I need to embargo you. Get rid of that. Yes, good job, Norway. That's exactly what I want. So, tension between nobles and clergy. Pope hates us. Clergy loses loyalty. Or 12 nobles and nobility loses loyalty. And the other thing about this you might want to consider is you're in a good position to go, like, to go Protestant or Reformed. And if Pope doesn't give a shit, then I don't give a shit really about the Pope either. Because you get, like, feck all PI. I can almost, like, declare the statute and restraint of appeals. We'll gain some yearly prestige out of it. Our nearing people dislike us. Clergy's loyalty goes up. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do that. And we'll declare the statute and restraint of appeals. Because why not? Now we have more yearly prestige coming in. Yeah, clergy, yeah, like us, but the Pope has. We don't care about the PI. And honestly, we'll get so few PI, it really makes no difference. Alright, good job, Norway and Holstein. Good, very, very good job. Siege that down. Make sure to give it to me. Then go get Wismar. I don't know if I'll actually get the claim. Oh, right, that claim is going to take forever because it was discovered, wasn't it? Yeah. So, let's just get a claim on Lubeck and have it in position so we can make use out of it in the future. TO are fighting back hard. It's because Sweden and everyone else is just trying to siege down random forts. I'd love if someone were to go get Osel. Okay, Mecklenburg is out. We got a little bit of that money. Right, I'm going to send Sweden towards Osel for that. So let's change the balance of power on the seas, because I only have 6 and 5. That's 11 galleys, of which I don't have very many myself. Perfectly honest, I wouldn't mind some more. Even if it costs a bit of money, I wouldn't mind some more. And especially if Sweden had a navy around somewhere that was, you know, busy and not, you know, actually doing things. Oh, Pomerania got involved. Pomerania declared. If you guys want to, could you guys get over there, please? Also, why am I costing so much? What's costing me money now? Did you give me a fort? You did give me a fort. Don't give me forts. Can't afford this shit. I was gonna say, anything to stop them from, like, taking it back is good. I really should get Osel. They're down to 19. Where's the LO's fleet gone? Oh, they're up here dealing with Sweden. I should probably throw my galleys into that fight. Nope. Alright, head to Shaland or something. Probably throw my galleys into the fight somewhere to try and kill things. Because they have 34 Lincoln boats. Only 10 galleys in it, though. Which I should be able to counter. Just the amount of light ships involved is also going to add a pain to it. I'm going to give that to Poland because I don't care about it. And I don't want to be paying for the fort. Love if they gave it to Mazovia. For whatever reason. Hey guys, Osel. Get it. I need it. Really, really need it. Need me an Osel. Teal's boats are just wandering around. Oh no, they're back, damn it. I wanted them to be distracted so I can actually go try and take out the LO part of it. Cardinal Sins. A noble of von Wittelsbach with a weak claim. Oh, weak claim becomes heir. Or I can get a noble from the Jagion. Lose 5 PI or gain 2. You know what, PI, but no, 312. No, 312 weak. No. If it had been weak and like a 556 or something like that, then yes. But that's a weak claim, and that is not worth it in the slightest. You know what? Since my army's doing nothing. Oh, and yellow are out. That's good. Let's go for the TO. So we should be able to solve the TO solo, or hopefully solve out their boats problem solo. And now that we have our, we got Norway's Carrick in here. So although we're not doing too well, we lost a couple of galleys in that, which is unfortunate. Lost a fair bit of stuff. That's an annoying amount of stuff we lost. All right, we'll go blockade the TO now. And so that means we can actually get our boys across, but it doesn't matter because it's just the TO at this stage. So, You guys want to go to the Western Baltic Sea? I don't even have... Oh, get over there, seriously. We're going to get our troops off of Gotland. We can actually use them in the future. As opposed to not using them. That was really annoying. I wouldn't have minded doing that. Growing city requests privileges. Skane falls under the burghers. For 2 base tax, I'll do it. I'll just have to revoke very soon because they're not allowed to have that. But that's a nice chunk of base tax. I wouldn't mind that. Newborn daughter. 113! Come on! Get out of my sight! Get the hell out of my sight. 113. That is disgusting. Utterly, utterly disgusting. 113. What are you do? Why am I getting all this shite here? Also, stop giving me forts. Here, Sweden can have that. Scandinavian Constitution. Yes. So if you take this for a stab and 100 of all the points, then Sweden becomes historical rival and you suddenly get the 50 bonus 50 to Liberty Desire. Or you could drop the idea. Oh, ow. That's prestige loss. That's prestige loss. Gonna have to grind that very quickly. Can I even get prestige off of these guys? No, I'd need to grind it somewhere. That's the crucial part. I need to gain prestige somewhere and quick by virtue of doing that. So what's Austria doing? Obviously nothing because allied with France, the cheeky buggers. And England have gunned down Scotland quite a bit. I'm hoping they don't take everything because England didn't even have... They had like 1 claim and that was it. But as long as... If Norway's made claims and they haven't, which is annoying, we're going to have to drop the whole idea because otherwise that happens and Novgorod is gone. Being attacked by... Scant by Muscovy. It's not going too well. We got no prestige. We need it. Okay, we got some prestige off that. We are very close to getting it. We'll gain 1.6 a year, so we'll be up. So we got a fair bit of money from that, a little bit of inflation. And Poland owes us favours, which is good. So now we have to basically just wait for the truce with the yellow to run out more than anything else. But that went well. I think that could have gone better, and we can use Riga to co-belligerent to get Lubeck involved to kill Lubeck. Also, while I'm here, let's get a claim on Goldingen, and I can claim Revel from here. Oh yeah, Gotland is right next to us. Right, I could claim Revel from there. Austria gunning for the free cities already. They always do that. Gun down the free cities almost immediately, despite the fact that the whole point of, you know, a free city is that you're supposed to guard them, make sure they get there, make sure they get bigger and better. We're doing on the supporting of the Jagion. Not well, could be better. Naive relative. Unfortunately, we can't afford to lose prestige. So we are still negative. We need a year before it's actually positive, and then we're good. So we need another... Hey, you guys... Oh yeah, you guys come in to repair for a bit. I am going to need more... I've got no light ships left after that. Well, that's fine. I don't really need to care about light ships too much. Let's just focus on getting... I don't want Muscovy to take too much off Novgorod, because we want to go after them. Assuming Sweden will actually fabricate claims on them for me, because I really dislike them. I should... Although that's probably a good idea. I should probably mark as areas of interest. Like... all this sort of thing. Vital interest. I should probably mark everything. There we go. I don't know what you consider vital interest. None of that. Well, that's good. I don't need to worry. As long as I don't step on the TO's toes. Also, yeah, all of this. Oops. I forgot. Right. They don't mark based on... They don't claim based on rivalry. They claim based on what you mark as vital interest. And I think that's where North Sea ends. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're also going to want to mark here as vital interest as well. There we go. Now they should start claiming it. Forgot about that fact. Okay, we're still not positive yet. How are we doing on points? We're going for admin first, surprisingly. Probably because I have the admin advisor more than anything else. Let me just get that prestige positive. Those rebels can't actually win, can they? Pomerania fabrication. Yeah, you do that, Pomerania. Let's see if we can... Do you even supply up here? No. Let's see if we can help Norway a bit. Let's just keep going until we have positive prestige, which is turn of the year, it seems. Or maybe not turn of the year, but not too many months. Another month and then we'll be positive prestige. Which is good. We can actually do stuff when we have positive prestige. And there we go, our prestige is positive, so we're good. And yeah, they ate it. Alright. Well, I'll leave all this up. Oh, Muscovy. Wow, you ate Karelia. You ate Karelia and everything. And Golden Horde are eating Kazan, though. But wow, Muscovy did weird stuff. They left Neva, Novgorod, and the rest of the stuff, so I might be able to snipe them. But we'll see about that in the next one. We'll see if Sweden makes claims.